Come on, it's Thursday morning. Wakey, wakey, wakey. Make sure you say hello, Grandma. Hello, Miss Sweet Teacup. Hello, Mom, Mother, Sis, Sister, Aunt, Auntie, Cousin, Friend. Or you can just simply call me Miss Lolo. I don't even like the word saying simply anymore. Somebody don't ruin that word from the dictionary. You can just call me Lolo. Capital L-O, capital L-O. And you guys, it is a Thursday morning. And I am here for YouTube purposes. I'm here for entertainment purposes only. But I'm going to tell the truth. I'm going to speak facts and give receipts while I am entertaining you. Okay? Okay, you guys, allegedly, I understand, I realize, I convey. I definitely know the things that I say are my words, my views, my thoughts, my feelings. And we all know I'm speaking the tea. We all know when Sweet Teacup spill the tea, somebody don't like it. So like I say, you guys, when you come into the chat, say good morning. Today is Thursday morning. Listen, if you at work, it's okay. But if you can just don't sneak off, because I don't want to convince, persuade, I want anyone to get in trouble. But if you are at work and you are able to go to a little quiet place, you know, like I say, when I used to work, you guys, I'm telling you, I used to love to just go to my car. Baby, that was the best. Ooh. Baby, and I used to go to the car on my breaks. At lunch, honey, I would eat my lunch and I'd take my little nap. I loved it. But, you know, I always made sure I parked my car in the, you know, I got in the shaded area up under some trees. Because, you know, my last 28 years, I worked with the school board. So I was able to, you know, get that special spot, park over the grass. I didn't care about getting in the teacher of the year, the month. Well, baby, I needed my little space. What's up? Let's keep it real. Lady of the nation, good morning. If you are an entrepreneur and you work at home, that's okay too. And if the kids are already going to school, or the little ones are still asleep, come on, turn it up. Let's talk about it. So I'm not going to hold you up. But like I said, I want to talk about the tea. I want to know what happened to the video. See, that was a whole, hey, Liz Poe, good morning, good morning, good morning. There's a whole Jester predator, allegedly, that went on a rant, still mad, because he couldn't steal, come on now, stay with me, he couldn't steal a queen mama. See, he wanted, allegedly, he wanted my goddaughter, Big Roy T. You guys, I don't care if it's 2 or 3 of us in the chat. Drop the royal crowns in the chat for Big Roy T and justice for the whole royal family and justice for Jalea. But he wanted to steal, take Big Royalty Mama. He wanted Mama Royalty, Tanya, to be his mom. He couldn't wait to call her mother. He wanted to steal her children. We're going to talk about it allegedly. He wanted to steal my 3 older god grandkid children. He wanted to steal Jalea, Leon, and Nation. He wanted to take everything that a queen had. Don't play with me. See, when you cut a Sweet Teacup, you don't know which way I'm going or how I'm going. See, there are people, there are demons, there are evil, evil people, because they wasn't blessed or gifted with a wonderful family, a wonderful way of living. And I don't mean rich, famous, and popular. I mean just a life where, you know, you can go to sleep at night and you can close your eyes. A life where you can wake up in the morning and you can plan your day and live out your day. Good morning, Cynthia. Good morning to everybody else that just came into the chat. See, there are literally people, that's why they made these movies. A single white woman, stay with me now. Oh, yes. The Stepfather. Oh, look at that. The Stepfather. And they did a Stepfather 1, 2, and 3. See, these movies was made for a reason. They're not just always movies that somebody made up. Somebody don't live this. This have been happening in real life, and somebody told a story about it, and somebody said, you know what? I'm going to go make a movie and make some money. The same way we be on YouTube right now being a YouTuber. Same exact way. They just got smart. Takes time, take money, and they made a movie. See, allegedly, a Jester and a creep, he wanted to steal a queen life. Oh, he wanted her mother, her children. He wanted her friends. He wanted everything about her, because when he compared his life to her life, he didn't like it. Allegedly. Ooh, I hate saying the word allegedly. I never used that word so much until I came across this creep, this jester, this molester, this predator, this criminal, this felony, all that and above, and I stand on it. Allegedly. There we go with that word. Royalty had a mother. A predator didn't. Come on now. Put a 1 in the chat. You agree with Sweet Teacup. Let's take it back. Let's say in 2010, we're going to scoop it all the way back to 2010. We're going to scoop it back before a jester, a predator, a creep was a stowaway and stole his way into a queen life and her 3 older kids. My royal family. Let's take it back to 2010. Royalty had a mother, a grandmother, an uncle, and an aunt. A jester, a predator, didn't have a mother. Didn't seem to have a grandmother. I ain't never seen an aunt. I stand on it allegedly. Put a 1 in the chat. You agree with Sweet Teacup. I'm going to prove to you that he wanted. He wanted. Baby, if he had his way, he would have replaced royalty. Baby, if he thought he could pull that off and take this, you know, like that movie, Cannibal. If he thought he could pull her skin off her body and place it on him, he would have done that. Put a 1 in the chat. You agree with Sweet Teacup. See, I want you to have a vision. I want you to think. I want you to see things for how it really is. Like I say, you got to put all the pieces together. Because if you try to do a puzzle, and I'm talking about a puzzle where it's going to be 500 pieces and more. If you ain't never done a puzzle like that, baby, you don't understand. It's easier to do a puzzle piece when it's less than 500 pieces. Because sometimes you can just look at the box and the box give you a lot of clues. But when you do a puzzle piece, 50 pieces or more, 500 or more, it takes time. Thank you for the 1, Liz Pope. So we're going to take it back and we're going to do our vision. So we're going to say, hypothetically, in 2010, Royalty had all that. Royalty had a mom and everything. But the jester and the creep didn't. Hey, we all witnessed so many videos. We heard it allegedly coming from a jester and a creep, a predator, a molester mouse. I never had a mom. His crackhead mom, not only was she in prison for what? Drugs, allegedly, stealing, God knows what else, completely for the street. You know, a jester, a predator, use that word so broadly, so widely. He quick to want to say someone is for the street, but his whole mama, baby, she made the street. Baby, she was all over the street. All over, in it, laid in it, down in it, everything. All over. But see, Royalty, my goddaughter, standing on business all 10. Hey, we all witnessed Grandma and Tanya, a whole jester allegedly said, all she do is read the Bible, read the Bible. Not only was Grandma Royalty Tanya reading the Bible, she was working, living a good civilian, being a citizen life, doing things the right way, the real way. You know, I don't see how somebody allegedly who spent their whole adult life, I have to say, at this point, a whole adult life in prison for drugs. I don't care what you was in prison for. Even if you was in prison for stealing flowers, how can you spend your whole adult life in prison and have the nerve to come out of your mouth about a year and a half ago talking about any damn thing being the real way? What the hell? What do you know about anything about being real? You don't know anything about being real. Ma'am, your ass been locked up. Locked up. You don't know anything about the word real. Talking about the real way. Back to the comparison. Big Royalty. Our girl Big Royalty standing on all 10. Beautiful. I call her a queen because the way she take care of her kids, the way she live her life, the way she be a woman and stand on business and do what she got to do, but she ain't got to go stealing, taking drugs, selling her body and all that. No, she hold it down the real way, the right way. In 2010, Big Royalty, based on a jester, a predator, a creep. See, one thing about me, I bring facts and receipts. I take it from his word. See, his mouth, I spoke on that. From day one, his word's going to be his downfall. He said that Royalty had multiple jobs, not just a job. She had multiple jobs. So she had that in 2010. So let's talk about a jester and a creep. Well, allegedly, we don't heard the story. The lies over and over again about why somebody was fired. Somebody said they was in the Navy for the government. They got kicked out. Now, Sweet Teacup, I said for stealing canned goods. Now, he said allegedly, because at this point he lied so much, I don't really believe that. Now, he said allegedly he got fired or kicked out of the Navy for going shopping at the mall buying Jordan. Hypothetically, the teachers came to me. Could it be that he did left his post allegedly, went to the mall, but instead of buying shoes, don't tell me he was out there stealing Jordan. Don't tell me a creep, a jester, a predator was out there like his bloodline, allegedly trying to steal some Jordans. He wasn't trying to buy them. Hey, don't get mad with me. I'm a right to have my opinion. If somebody could come on the whole internet and speak on a female body and speak on us. See, when you talk about one, baby, we're a community. Drop the teacups in the chat that at any time, I don't care who you are, and I mean no disrespect when it comes to a man, but baby, I'm a woman first. Drop the teacups in my chat if you agree with me, whether you're a man or woman. When you come to the internet and speak on a woman, health, and body part, baby, that becomes a community situation. Drop the teacups in the chat if you agree with Sweet Teacup, because you don't get to speak on us like that. You don't get to troll and bash and down talk our body part, our health, our blessing by God, that we can bear children to populate this world. You don't get to come and do that, knowing that whether, hey, it was a fuck up, a crackhead, or whatever, birth, a jester and a predator. But you don't get to come and speak on somebody's body part. You don't get to do that, sir. You chose very wrongly. Oh, you picked some bones with that one. So allegedly, someone took a video down, and I went in and checked. Oh, and he took the video down. Oh, I wonder why he took the video down. Was it because a jester, a predator, has always, anytime when something don't go his way, allegedly, when something don't go his way, and he get on the internet and he rant and rage, prove to the world how much not only did he hate a queen, a single mother, that he stole into her life. He chose, he manipulated, persuaded, and convinced. Oh, I put my name on it. Do you honestly think, I want you all to drop the royal crowns in the chat if you agree with this question, because no one never asked this question. Do you honestly think that Grandma Royalty and Royalty walked up into a casino, walked to some random ass man and say, hey, do you want to come live with us? Hell no. Drop the royal crowns in the chat. You agree with Sweet Teacup. They did not go out and went to some random man and begged some damn creep, jester, predator, molester to move in with them. Drop the royal crowns in the chat. I'm a girl with wings and a fly on the wall, and I know damn well it didn't go down like that. Drop the royal crowns in the chat if you agree with Sweet Teacup. Just like his begging ass, bloodline, crack ass mother, that damn jester, predator, molester, allegedly, he stalked him, and I put my name on it. He begged Grandma Royalty Tanya, crying them fake ass tears that we don't see for almost damn 10 years. He begged her. I bet you he sold them a story the way he manipulated us on his damn YouTube channel. I bet you he spent the whole damn night crying to her about how he was mistreated. He was a victim. He didn't have nowhere to stay. My mama was a crackhead, allegedly. She been in prison her whole life, allegedly. My grandmama allegedly didn't love me. They did this. Allegedly, I've been to foster home. They touched me. They did this. I ate out a can, and the can, I opened it with a knife. When you have a can open, oh yeah, I'm gonna troll. Get out of your feelings. I opened it with a knife. I had to drink from the sharp parts of the can. I bet you he sold them a fake ass story. He pulled that string on Grandma Royalty hard. She is a good woman, an angel, a heavenly woman. What woman do you know that will allow a creep to come into her home? There are many angelic, beautiful, wonderful, sympathetic human beings out here in this world, and Royalty and her mother are definitely one of those human beings. They will reach out because that's what God wants. He speak on how Grandma Royalty, come on now, and how Royalty, my goddaughter, and probably me, he just ain't gonna put it on the internet because he don't want to go there. He don't want none of this tea. You don't want the work, baby. You don't want this work. He probably speak on it and have said it that they're witches. But let me ask you this. World, you too, the community, society, a jester, a predator, a creep, a molester. If they are witches, that means they was witches when you came and begged them in 2014 or 2013 or whatever, or 2015, when you begged them to take you in, when you said and begged, hey, I only could go by with a jester, molester, and a creep. Now watch how he come. You just watch how he come and retract. See, I know when someone listens to my channel. Watch how he come and retract his story. When you beg them to come into their home, jester, molester, predator, wouldn't they have been witches still then? Because one thing about a witch, I'm just going by the stories. The evil witch, the witch of the East, the evil witch of the East, and the Wizard of Oz, because you know I love me some folks tale. She was a witch, been a witch from day one. The new movie, Wicked, Come on now. Shout out the Wicked. She was a witch. Bewitched. A whole TV show showing that she was a good witch. And then you got the movie, the TV new drama called The Good Witch. All witches ain't bad. Ooh, come on now. Stay with me. Wasn't they witches then? Why would you, being a born again Christian, why would you that don't deal in stuff and I'm a good person on this, why would you beg to go into a witch house? Now let's just think about it. So is it a Hansel and Gretel situation? Well, let's see, let's talk about it. Hansel and Gretel, they was hungry. Okay. Put a one in the chat you agree with Sweet Teacup. Oh, we gonna regulate him with a folks tale with a story. Look how powerful the tea is. Hansel and Gretel was in the woods. They was lost because their father allowed a woman to convince them. Well, I don't know. The original book said the stepmother, oh, look at the step parent, actually found a way to convince the father to abandon the kids out in the woods. Well, put a one in the chat. We're going to drop a bunch of one. Put a one in the chat if that's not like a jester, a creep, and a predator. Well, he was abandoned. So there's a one. Put a one in the chat you agree with Sweet Teacup. Hansel and Gretel was abandoned by their father and a stepmother. Go by the story. And a jester and a creep was abandoned, obviously, too, by his crackhead mother. I don't know if the stepfather was, but it was abandoned. Hey, she be queen. Hansel and Gretel, they was hungry. Well, based on a jester, predator, molester, which is such a liar, he claimed he was hungry. Well, let's talk about it. If you ain't had no job, no home, no car, no nothing at the time you came across a queen that was there with her mom, had a job, had multiple jobs, had a home, had food, you was hungry. Just like Hansel and Gretel. Now, we all know Hansel and Gretel went towards the witch house because the witch house had candy and stuff all on the outside of it. That's the only reason they went towards the house. Well, look at that jester. He tried to talk down a royal family, but the royal family had a house. He ain't had candy on, ain't had none of that. They not witches. They were just human, angelical queens that worked hard, took care of kids, a single mother and her grandmother and her family. But see, he was a lost soul. You know, he's part of the lost boys. You know, he's only for materialistic thing. He was looking at a house that he immediately, allegedly decided it was going to be his. Oh, he never seen their house, but you know, I take that back. I always said I felt he stalked them. They just didn't know it. If you ask me, I put my name on a girl with wings to fly on the wall. He already knew what street they stayed on. He already seen their house. Grandmama and royalty probably just never thought about it like Sweet Teacup. And not saying that they're not educated and intelligent, they are. But you know, listen, there are a lot of times you could be the most angelic, the most sweet, the most nice, the most educated person in the world. But when somebody is out there to stalk you, you don't always see it coming. You don't always see the storm. But baby, when you're a child of God, you're going to ride that storm all the time. Put a royal crown for the royal family. Baby, the storm came and they are riding that storm and they are still there together, holding hands, still loving each other through this storm. But you can't say that with a bloodline called a Brady, allegedly. Baby, they split up. They went left, they went right, they went east, west, north. Everybody just spread out and took off running and still running. Everybody doing what they want to do and doing this and doing that. But everybody when the queen, come on now. You know, if you don't know nothing about bees, bumblebees, there's a queen bee. That's a queen. When that queen comes, They all come together. So when the gesture of prayer of Crete linked on to a queen, all them spread it out, Snaggletooth as Brady's, they all tried to come together. All of a sudden now, they supposed to be an amazing family that come together, eat together, pray together, lie together, shop together. But before a queen, come on now, I think that's where they get Queen Bee from. I never thought about it. You know, when Beyonce, people say Queen Bee, you hear Queen Bee by everything. I think that's why they came up with Queen Bee, because when the Queen Bee step into the building, all the bees come together. They unite. See, once royalty, a Queen Bee, a bloodline of the original Queen Bee, Grandma Royalty. I got to give her flower, baby. Drop the flower in the chat. You agree with Sweet Tea? Because Grandma Royalty, baby, she's a Queen Bee. Drop the flowers for Grandma Royalty. When royalty stepped into a broken down, abandoned, broke, homeless, no good predator life, a Queen Bee of a bloodline from an original Queen Bee, all them damn Brady's, Snaggletooth that went left, right, up, down, north, south. They all circulate. I can't lie to you. They all they asses came back to fucking Vegas. All of a sudden, they all want to link up. Now they this great big family. Guys, let me tell you, you better wake up. You better wake up. You cannot come to the internet and lie for money, views, content to try to get a life of fame and popularity again. You had your time. Let me tell you something. That's why I truly believe while you are a teenager, you need to live your life as a teenager. While you are a child, you need to be a child and live your life like a child. While you are, stay with me now, while you are a young adult, you need to live your life like a young adult. Because let me tell you, if you're blessed enough and you get to be older, you're gonna, if you have breath in your body and God blesses you and you get to wake up every morning, I promise you, you're gonna get older. But one of the best things about getting older and you learn how to move, you learn how to mature and get older. When the great comes, stay with me now. Woo! When the great come, the arthritis, the hurting back, the bones, you will move gracefully and you will love still being here. You will love being able to be an elder, to be a grandma. Woo, look at that. Grandma, I love being a grandma. And I only have one grandchild, but one biological grandchild, but I got some God grandkids. I love it. Because you know what? When I'm in my quiet place, honey, I sit back a lot and I remember my childhood and everything wasn't perfect in my life, but I made sure that I tried my best to make the best of it. I make sure when I think about my teens, when I think of my young adults, baby, when I think about when I hit my prime in them 40s and my kids was grown, stop playing with me. Like around 45, the prime hit me. Baby, my kids was grown. I remember Miss Sweet Teacup had a good time. So when I'm sitting back and when I want to go back and think about the memories, I can move gracefully, softly, beautifully as a grandmother. Because I ain't out here being a whole grandmama walking around in Walmart stores dancing with baby oil bottles. I ain't a grandmama out here trying to do fit check. I can't get. Trying to do fit check. trying to wear halter tops. I'm not saying grandmama can't wear halter tops. What I'm saying is when you out here trying to drop videos like you in your 20s because you spent allegedly your adult life in prison by your choice, and you out here on the internet thinking you still 20. Just stop. I enjoy making my biscuit, my grits, my bacon, my eggs. I enjoy being a grandmother. I enjoy decorate my house, doing it. I love it. But you gotta ask yourself, would you really want a grandma? Come on now. Let's talk about it. Vote on it the real way. Do you really want a grandmama allegedly on the internet eating boogers? Are you really gonna go to her house and pull up and say, hey grandma, what you cooking? I want a plate. Do you really want a grandmama who lives with a domestic violent allegedly man? We all know it's true. We heard it on the video. Grandma's so thirsty for money. Didn't even take time to edit the video to edit it out. This man on the video threatening a woman in a Dollar General store told her, make me, let me tell you something. Oh, let me speak on this. If I would have been that goddamn woman, baby, don't play with me. If I would have been that goddamn woman in that Dollar General store and that, woo, don't make me curse. Don't make me curse. And that damn low down domestic violent mother would have told me that shit, I would have whopped his ass in that goddamn store. I would have beat the living shit out of him. You don't come in my motherfucking workplace and tell me no dumb shit like that to allegedly make me put me out. Baby, I would have drug his old ass walking, trying to crip walk, dancing ass out that goddamn store. I would have mopped the shit up out of him and turned around and mopped her boogie eating ass up too. Hey, don't get mad with me because I'm spilling the tea. So like I say, you guys, somebody came to Vegas. He stalked them allegedly. And I know when everything's said and done, when everything come out, it's going to prove that Sweet Teacup been right all along. He already knew who they were. When he came across them that night, he already knew. Hey, allegedly, we heard the jester say so many times that he plans everything. He say he plans everything. He knows allegedly what he is doing. Hey, that's what he says. Look how he tried to slide into Big Danny DMs. Oh, he tried to slide. And like I say, I ain't got nothing against Badman Kevo. Now, I don't support him. Don't play with me like that. But like I say, I'll never forget when he did that video with Say Cheese, and Badman Kevo said the whole time he was locked up, he said he saw a bunch of idiots allegedly on YouTube making a shitload of money. And he said while he was finishing up his prison time, he was already planning on who the fuck he was going to come from and take that money. And baby, stop playing with me in 2024. Badman Kevo did his shit. Baby, he came in. Well, just look at him. Drop the teacups in my chat if you don't agree with Sweet Teacup. In 2020, a jester, a predator, a creep was making millions of dollars. Top of the line African American black man, other than the Prince family, making a lot of money from YouTube. And in 2024, look at him now. Broke. About to go to prison. Oh, he finna go to prison. Woo! And look at Badman Kevo. Badman Kevo put that shit off, baby. Badman Kevo is making the money. Living the life, going on cruises and all this. Am I saying he doing it legally? Hell no. I'm going to speak the truth. Hell no. But he stole his life. Allegedly. See, Badman Kevo, knew it was only one thing he had to do. Badman Camo, if you listen to my video, I bet you are cracking the fuck up right about now. It's funny, Mike. If listening to my video, I bet you he is cracking up right about now. If Damon Prince, and I don't even fuck with Damon Prince and Bianca like that. If Damon Prince is listening to my video, I know he is cracking the fuck up. And I know Chriselle. Chriselle, I love you, baby. Sorry I had to troll you a little bit in some of the video, but I love you, Chriselle. I know Chriselle is cracking the fuck up right about now. Badman Camo allegedly knew he was a complete dummy. He knew he only had to do one thing to take his ass down. And you know what? Badman Camo went in and he knew he knew that creep, jester, and predator only foundation was what? And I want you all to tell me in the chat, because I already know. Let's keep it real though. Tell me, you all, put it in the chat. What was the jester, the predator, the creep only foundation? Put it in the chat. Hey, Lord, Badman Camo did royalty a favor. He sure did. He did. Yes, he did. Put it in the chat. Who was that jester only foundation? Badman Camo knew if he took that out, he knew he had him. Woo! Boy, when I say, listen, if I ever come across that video again, and I know God to put it out there in the tea, I'm going to give you all the title of that video and give you the date. Baby, when he said it, because I'm listening to the video, I'm like, what the hell? This man is on the internet talk about how he scammed with a bunch of money, like with some fake cards or something. And then he talked about how he was going to come, how he spent his time. Because the man asked him allegedly, how did you help, yourself make it through those years? He said he looked at niggas on YouTube and he was working on when he get the fuck out who he was going to come for. Yes, Lori, it was the Roy family. It was his foundation. And baby, Badman Camo and tore that shit apart. And I'm going to tell the story. See, allegedly, let's address the white elephant in the building. Badman Camo knew his only witness. Allegedly, Badman said it in his mouth. He said he liked girls. He liked little girls. He liked women. He knew his weakness. If you ask me, allegedly, Badman Camo, I think I said this a long time ago, Badman Camo introduced him to that man. The man with the red, blonde hair and blue eyes. If you ask me, I say Badman Camo introduced them. When he went on that boat, when my goddaughter, I only could go by what I think. When my goddaughter, Big Royalty, called that motherfucker and said, what the hell? And he was on that boat living his life, was it in Miami or somewhere? Just partying. And she told that nigga, I ain't gonna be here when you get back. Baby, I believe that's when him and that she wearing the black dress, smoking a cigar, hooked up. Badman Camo made it happen. Boy. Let me tell you. And you right, Lori. He did royalty, my goddaughter. Lord, look at God. But baby, that was Jesus. God knew that it was going to come a time, it was going to come a day. God knows everything, you got. Our life is already written out. Our life being written out over and over and over and over again. We don't control anything. Our God, your God, there's only one God. He have everything written. He knew that was going to come a day. And look at that. Look how Badman Camo, whether he was trying to help or just a creep or whatever, but baby, he made it. God made it so that our royal family, and we only called them, it really pisses him off. When I say it pissed a jester off, a molester, a predator. You guys, it pisses off a booger eating grandmama. It pisses off a whole senior crew that we call her royalty, that we call her a queen. You know, I don't care what nobody say, we were the first nation. Now I'm going to tie us all in, whether it's the Tea Palace, the nation, let's keep it real, nothing but the truth. Shauna So Crazy Life, baby, I'm throwing it back. Boss Daddy, North Silly, Tommy Tom, I'm trying to think of everybody, Kiera, Janae, Tanae, all of you guys, it's so many of us. We was the one who came to the internet and spoke on royalty and called her a queen. All of a sudden, I want you all to drop the teacups in the chat. I'm a tea kettle if you're a member. If you're not a member, you need to join my channel, $1.99. I would be forever humble and grateful. We all know we was calling royalty a queen and her mama a queen. Cap, I believe, allegedly, I'm pretty sure Cap was the one who came up with, I don't know if he came up with the royal crown. I know he came up with the royal crown emoji. I know I've spoken to her, so I don't know, I'll be honest, I don't know who really came up with the royal crown. At the end of the day, I know the royal crown belonged to the nation, and I know it's big with BSC TV. Let's take it back. Throw it back. BSC TV, baby. Slow Society was big on the royal crowns. And I'm pretty sure he made the emoji. But we was the only nation that was speaking on a single mother that was raising 5 God royal grandkids. We was the only nation speaking of calling somebody a queen. All of a sudden now, come on, you guys. Drop the teacups in the chat. You agree with Sweet Teacup. All of a sudden now, here come a she man, real blonde, blue eyed. I'm a queen. Here come a booger eating mama. I'm a queen. Look at the jealousy. But guess what? They could go in and they could try to say, I'm a queen, and try to be like her. But one thing they can't ever take, royalty was a nickname that was gifted through her before Jester even been thought about or came about. Royalty, I think, I'm going to say royalty mama, grandma royalty. Whoever gifted royalty that name, that nickname, which they hate and so jealous about. You guys, it's the pancakes and the name. Baby, that's why I tell my goddaughter Royalty, you need to drop them pancakes, baby. You need to seal it. You know how you take a vampire. The only way you get rid of a vampire, you got to stab them in the heart, and then you got to bury them, and you got to make sure you put a lock on that casket, that tomb. Royalty, you need to make them royal pancakes, baby. You need to make it happen. That's going to seal it. J.K. Hey, Denise Mitchell, thank you, baby, for the crown and the teacup and the tea kettle. Thank you. They cannot take that from her. A jester, a predator, a creep. He surely can't say he gave her the nickname. He want to try to come to the internet. Thank you. Let's keep it real. Thank you for being a member. Let's keep it real. Yes, drop that emoji royal pancake box. Baby, she need to drop them pancakes. I don't care if she just talk about it. That's going to seal them. It's the pancakes and her name Royalty tied in together. They cannot say, hey, baby, good morning. They can't stand it. Baby, one thing about it, they can't take away her name Royalty, because that was gifted through her, I believe. Maybe her mom or somebody, or even her grandmama named her Royalty. They can't take away the pancakes, because she can make the pancakes. And they so mad. They are so, hey, baby, hey, life is going to, hey, baby, welcome to the nation. Welcome to the Tea Palace Nation, too. Welcome, because we all family here. At the end of the day, we all family. They mad. They can't take away that. And that's what they mad about. Royalty have so many brands. Let me tell you something. Royalty still got her brand. Royalty brand been her name and her face and her character and her body all along. Royalty didn't have to create her brand. I can't lie to you guys. Her name is Royalty. God bless her with beauty. Got a problem with it, take it up with Jesus. And I don't think they want to go there. Got a problem with it, take it up with him, because God do not make mistakes, baby. And they're mad. Royalty still have Fashion Nova. We all heard, come on now, there was people across the way that would come in. Somebody literally said out of his mouth, a content creator across the way, he said, she ain't got no brand deal. I got receipts. Well, sir, you never came back to the internet. You lied. You was proving that you was wrong. You said that my goddaughter, Big Royalty, never had a brand deal, and she did with Fashion Nova. You said it was a lie. She still got Fashion Nova brand deal. Her name is her brand itself. Well, just a creeper predator. He ain't even got a name brand deal no more. Baby, everybody, every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Well, listen, I mean no disrespect when I say this. I'm just being honest. I'm going to put it this way. Other cultures. Other cultures are literally using, supposedly, his brand name. The soul food, the word cool. Everybody under the sun, cool this, cool that. That's what he get. Wait a minute. He done fell out so bad. His worst enemy. Hey, Tommy Tom Tom. Tommy Tom Tom, you have the nice voice on the video. I like your channel. His worst enemy, his worst nightmare, his booger-eating crackhead mama. I'm just saying, seen to wear the fucked up ass name better. Not your mama. Not your crackhead mama, your worst nightmare. Your worst enemy allegedly abandoned him. Is still around here using his brand name. Boy, I know he didn't see that coming. He didn't see Badman Cavo coming. Badman Cavo. Shout out to Badman Cavo, you guys. Came in and took his clout, his money, everything but the woman. Because Royalty would never do that. Never. I speak on it. Listen, it won't surprise me in a year or so if the she wearing the black dress, smoking a cigar, don't wind back up on one of Badman Cavo boats. Now that would be the icing on the cake. On the pancakes. If the fake prank TV, she wearing the black dress, smoking a cigar, get on the internet, not supposed to ever lie, but told the biggest lie she ever fucking told. Talking about there was no open case. If she don't wind up in a video, Badman Cavo, there you go, Sweet Teacup just put you on. Get with her. Because if she's pissed, he pissed. And if you can pull that off, Badman Cavo, if you drop a video and interview the she wearing the black dress, make sure he wear that black dress and smoke a cigar now. Light that shit up. Drop a video, do an interview about that molester, jester, that predator baby that was set the internet on fire. Baby, the internet will blow the fuck up. Y'all, they making me curse this morning. I want you all to drop the teacups in my chat. You agree with Sweet Teacup. If Badman Cavo can pull that out, because Badman Cavo, I know you bought your money, you bought that back. If you can get that she on your video, do a live and do an interview, make sure he wear that black dress, smoking that cigar, and do an interview about that jester, that predator, that molester, that creep, you gonna break the damn internet. You gonna run a bag. Drop the teacups in the chat if you look at that video, because I'm damn sure gonna look at that video. Drop the teacup in the chat. You agree with Sweet Teacup, and I don't like neither one of them. But baby, there you go, Badman Kevo. Badman Kevo. That would be the video you need to pull off. That would be the video to see. But like I said, you guys, thank you. Let's keep it real, Lady of the Nation. There you go. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna have Badman Kevo out because it needs to be spilled. Badman Kevo, that's your homework. I know you can do it. If you ask me, Badman Kevo wanted that creep, that jester dead it from day one. Go ahead and bury him. Put that he, she on video. Let that he, she. Maybe, hypothetically, you know what? Maybe we was wrong. When Badman Kevo allegedly, remember, come back a month. Remember when he dropped that video and he said he was going to have a special guest? Don't tell me the special guest, it was never Tata. Don't tell me the special guest probably was going to be the he, she. The man in the black dress smoking the cigar, the red, blonde, and blue eye. Don't tell me the special guest was going to be him. With Badman Kevo, I want to see that video. He's the man for yes, ma'am. Let's keep it real. If anybody can get it done, Badman Kevo can get it done. And I know when it comes to Badman Kevo, he about his money. He is about his money. Woo, baby. Somebody on broke. I mean, literally, that video, you guys, he took down. At this point, I don't have to say allegedly when I talk about that video, because that video don't exist. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Jesus, forgive me. Lord, use the Lord name. I don't have to say, listen, now, if we want to talk about that particular video, we don't have to say allegedly. The video don't exist. Not when the jester, predator, or creep was on the video and just talking about how, oh, I'm moving on with my life. What life? You don't. Complete knockout. Yes, ma'am. Knockout. What life? He on the video talking about somebody talking about, okay, I don't have to live in a one-bedroom apartment. They got an apartment. What do you have? You don't have an apartment. You're homeless. Come on now. You know what? Jester, molester, and creep, I'm going to call you out. Like I say, and I still say, I'm going to send you back to Gary. I ain't sending you to your crackhead mama. I'm sending you to your grandma. I'm going to send you back to Gary, Indiana. The same state and city that you trashed and bashed for 89 years. I'm going to send you back. And you know what, you guys, allegedly, he's going to sneak back in. You watch. The same way he snuck into Vegas, he going to sneak back. And I'm going to send him back to his grandma. He going to be on the internet talking to... Did he say he's going to be on the bus terminal? Denise, allegedly, he's going to be at the bus terminal. Listen, come on now. We got the show. He gonna be at the bus terminal talking about like a booger eating grandmama, allegedly. Talking about, oh, the bus fare so expensive, the food so high, eating on the bus. He gonna be at the bus terminal going live, trying to get people to cash app him money. He's gonna be copycatting off his booger eating grandma. At this point, he may even go live and eat some boogers, you guys. tried to do the pancake. A real blonde, blue-eyed man wearing a black dress smoking a cigar tried to do pancakes, not them trying to steal a queen, a royal queen, royalty, pancake cooking skills. And then even went so far, allegedly, to take royalty daughter, my God, grand twins, put her in the video to still try to act like she could cook pancakes better, but burnt, I ain't gonna say allegedly, you burnt my God granddaughter. I saw how she balled up her little hand because the pain was so bad. Burned her, still trying to steal my goddaughter, Big Royalty, pancake skill cooking. But I'm gonna send him back to Gary, Indiana, to his grandmama. And allegedly, I promise you, when he dropped that video to me, I'm back. Now I'm gonna tell you how you're gonna try to spin the narrative. I'm gonna tell you how he's gonna try. He probably gonna come up with something like, well, you know, my grandma, she getting older. I gotta, you know, I'm a born again Christian. So God told me, excuse me, Judy, no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna speak on God's name. Forgive me, Lord. He's gonna say that him being a born again Christian, he know that he needed to get back and give back to his grandma. He love his grandma. He want to help her out. I'm going to help my grandma fix her house, but he ain't got no money. He's sitting on broke. He going to be trying to make the city. How you going to try to make, what the heck? Baby, if the city can fix and build people homes, all of our asses will be sitting in nice houses right about now. Put a one in the chat if Sweet Teacup ain't speaking facts and receipts. I'm not going to say alleged, because that's the truth. If somebody can go to the city and make a city redo your home, rebuild it, fix it up, all of our asses right about now be sitting in nice homes. Drop a one in the chat you agree with Sweet Teacup. Let's throw back the ones. He's going to go back allegedly. And he's going to be back there with his grandma because he ain't got nowhere to go. And being a grandma, because one thing about a grandma going to open up her doors. Not boogieing grandma, but that grandma over there, I truly believe she's going to open up her door. And he going to be there dropping videos, trying to make money off the same lady he threw under the bus a couple of years ago, and troll and bash her home for views, content, and money. And you know what? I bet it probably was the she, the real blonde and blue eyes, black dress, smoking a cigar. I bet you it was his idea. Okay, you guys, I love you guys. I'm going to have to go. I love you. Keep your notification on and talk to you later.